Have you ever wondered what would happen to the entire Jujutsu Kaisen verse if Toji, one of the most broken characters in the series, was to inherit the 10 Shadows technique? Would he still lose against Gojo, or would he win this time around? Well, it's evident that even without cursed energy and techniques, Toji was already a goat. And I firmly believe that with the 10 Shadows technique, Toji would obliterate Gojo in a heartbeat. And here's how it would happen. In this first scenario, we'll talk about Toji inheriting the 10 Shadows technique ever since he was born. In this alternate timeline, Toji's life would be really, and I mean really different. In this what-if scenario, Toji would be treated like a king. Why? Keep in mind that the 10 Shadows is the Zenin clan's ultimate technique. So he wouldn't need to change his surname to Fushiguro, and he wouldn't be treated badly by his own family. From the moment Toji manifested the sacred technique, the Zenin family immediately pampered and showered him with all their attention and resources. Not because they love him, rather, this is to create the strongest sorcerer the world has ever seen, being trained by only the best of the best. Toji drastically improved in a really short amount of time. By the time he was around the same age as Megumi Fushiguro, Toji had already tamed every single shadow except for the Divine General Mahoraga. Additionally, what made Toji an actual beast was not only his mastery over the 10 Shadows technique, it's that for a Shikigami user, Toji was insanely physically gifted. But it's not like what you think. He's not insanely strong because of heavenly restriction. Rather, with his mastery over cursed energy and physical training, Toji could perform feats similar to what he could in the original story. Not only that, in this timeline, Toji would still retain his incredibly sharp senses. So not only was he a powerful sorcerer, but he was also a very cautious and thorough man with everything he does. Day in and day out, Toji would battle against cursed spirits and other sorcerers in order to increase his knowledge and experience. At the pinnacle of his strength, Toji would take on a special grade cursed spirit on his own. At this point, Toji would assume the top position in the Zenin clan, and when the opportunity came to him, he declined it without any hesitation. You see, this version of Toji was born to be a warrior. He lusted for power more than anything, and to him, being the head of the clan would mean shackling him down with responsibilities. Now, Toji did not like this idea, so seeing as he possessed power more than anyone, he left the Zenin clan and became a mercenary. Here he would go on to accept missions from various people, much like in the original plot, and gain the nickname Sorcerer Killer. His reputation would spread like wildfire in the Jujutsu world until it reached the higher-ups. Now, as Toji solidified his reputation in the dark corners of the Jujutsu world, Gojo Satoru would eventually be born. Like in the original plot, Gojo's birth alone would break the balance of power in the Jujutsu world. This resonated with every sorcerer, including Toji. As Toji felt this resonance, chills ran down his spine. Not because he was afraid, but instead, he was filled with joy when Gojo was born. You see, at this point in Toji's life, everything had become boring. He was basically Gojo in Gojo's teenage years. He was just too strong that no one could give him the challenge. And with Gojo in the equation, Toji could clearly see a future where he and Gojo would duke it out to their heart's content. With that being said, Toji would still go on and do assassination jobs while increasing his efficiency during combat. As years passed by, Gojo would eventually rise through the ranks at breakneck speeds. With the 6 eyes and infinity, he would soon be known as the strongest sorcerer to have ever lived. This would excite Toji even more, seeing his one and only rival all grown up and becoming stronger with each passing day. Meanwhile, Toji was determined to tame the Divine General once and for all. You see, in the original timeline, if you can recall, Gojo reveals that his ancestor who possessed both the 6 eyes and infinity fought with Megumi's ancestor who possessed the 10 Shadows technique, but in the end, both their ancestors died. Now, my theory for this is that the 10 Shadows user could not tame Mahoraga, just like Megumi during the Shibuya incident arc. Hence, Megumi's ancestor summoned Mahoraga and died along with Gojo's ancestor. Now, as I've said, Toji remains a careful and cautious man. With that being said, it would be a surprise for Toji to know about his ancestor's history. Armed with this knowledge, Toji was fixated on fighting Gojo with everything he's got. And to do that, Toji would need to tame Mahoraga. With his 2 main weapons, the Split Soul Katana and Inverted Spear of Heaven, Toji would soon attempt to do the unthinkable. For many years, Mahoraga has always remained untamable, but after 2 weeks of restless fighting, Toji managed to do the impossible. Using the Inverted Spear of Heaven, Toji managed to nullify Mahoraga's adaptation by slicing through the wheel of the Divine General's back. With this opening, Toji deals the finishing blow using the Split Soul Katana. Upon taming Mahoraga, Toji was now ready to face Gojo Satoru at his strongest. But since Gojo during this time still hadn't mastered the reverse curse technique, Toji would lie in wait until Gojo reached his peak. Now, by helping Gojo, I don't mean by assassinating Riko, Toji, during and after the taming process of Maharaga, would stop taking mercenary jobs. So this would mean that Gojo and Geto would end up successfully escorting Riko to safety. But to keep things short, Riko doesn't die. She also does not become the new star plasma vessel. Now, in this alternate story, Gojo manages to understand how reverse curse technique works without being almost killed. With Shoko's help, Gojo would eventually master the reverse curse technique, pushing his strength even further. This was the moment Toji patiently waited for. With Gojo reaching his peak, the fight of the century was now about to begin. After waiting for so long, Toji's prey was now finally ready. This time, Toji would visit Jujutsu High and let them capture him. As he faced trial in front of the elders, Toji would confidently tell them that none of them could kill him except for Gojo Satoru. With this, Toji challenges Gojo to a fight that would bring meaning to their lives. Gojo, on the other hand, had an expression on his face that worried the elders. For the first time, the smug look on Gojo's face displayed a hint of nervousness. With his 6 eyes, Gojo could clearly see how much of a threat Toji actually was. But Gojo was not about to back out because of this, so he accepted the challenge right then and there. No preparations were needed for this fight to happen, so Toji casually broke off all his restraints without any effort and told Gojo to follow him. Now, the elders didn't make a sound, nor did they try to stop them because they knew that these two people were way too strong for any of them to handle. As they arrived in a secluded area far away from civilization, the legendary fight immediately began. As Toji gauges his opponent, he confidently trades blows with Gojo just for the fun of it. As their fight progressed, it was evident that the 10 Shadows technique was being overlapped by Gojo's Infinity. But one thing is certain, both fighters were yet to reveal their true strengths. And using domain amplification, Toji finally lands a heavy blow on Gojo. Being hit for the first time stunned Gojo that he couldn't wrap his head around what just happened. Seeing Gojo in the state satisfied Toji's lust for power. Later on, he reveals to Gojo that he knows domain amplification is effective in nullifying Infinity and that he learned it after fighting with a veteran sorcerer from overseas. With this, Gojo gathers his composure and the fight kicks off into a higher gear. Both fighters were moving at insane speeds on the battlefield, each looking for a chance they could use to land a fatal blow. Using everything in their arsenal, Gojo and Toji were fighting on equal footing. They traded blow after blow until Gojo was able to create an opening. In the blink of an eye, Toji was blown away after Gojo hit him with red. Having tasted the power behind Gojo's technique, Toji's happiness became uncontrollable and demanded Gojo to show him more of his techniques. Gojo indulges Toji's request and blitzes his perception. Before Toji can react, Gojo fires out blue. Toji narrowly blocks the attack using the inverted spear of heaven and commends Gojo for his outstanding performance. After praising his opponent, Toji begins to stretch his muscles like he did in the original story, before Gojo killed him. But this time, Gojo would be in for a huge surprise. Toji makes use of the rest of his shadows using Bunny Escape. Toji hides his presence among the thousands of bunnies by matching their cursed energy signature. This move messes with Gojo's perception, leaving him open for Toji's attack. With the inverted spear of heaven, Toji manages to stab through Gojo's Infinity, fatally wounding him. Now, this would have been the end for Gojo, but since he knows how to use the reverse curse technique, he quickly heals himself to block the next attack. But before he could finish healing, the Great Serpent was already wrapped around him tightly, rendering him motionless. At this point, Toji began bullying Gojo to his heart's content. The situation forces Gojo to pull out one of his trump cards, Infinite Void. Upon casting his domain, Gojo manages to escape Toji. Inside his domain, Gojo had the advantage, or so he thought. You see, before he could cast his domain, Toji had already anticipated this and dropped his own simple domain, neutralizing Infinite Void's guaranteed hit effect for a couple of seconds. The few seconds that Toji's simple domain gave him was enough for him to land a solid hit on an unsuspecting Gojo, breaking his domain expansion moments after he cast it. Now, I know that you might think that I'm being biased with Toji, but trust me, I'm actually not, because even though Toji managed to land all those hits, he was still the one at a disadvantage. Without the reverse curse technique, Toji could not heal himself or replenish his cursed energy. At this point, Toji had already been burning through his cursed energy at an incredible rate in order to keep up with Gojo. On the other hand, Gojo could replenish his cursed energy using the reverse curse technique, enabling to spam his techniques. As their fight reaches the climax, Toji's cursed energy was running dangerously low, but instead of being worried, Toji was weirdly even more excited. All his life, Toji had always stood over everyone he met. He was the strongest and no fight was ever enough to push him past his limits. But this time it was different. This time, he was the one on the ropes, and the same could be said for Gojo. Both fighters have finally found their reason for living. Finally, they can fight without holding back. With what little cursed energy Toji had left, he summoned his ultimate weapon, the Divine General Mahoraga. Now, the fight was about to be concluded. By pushing themselves even further, Gojo and Toji go at it again one more time. This time, Toji had the upper hand with Mahoraga fighting beside him. As the fight dragged on, Gojo found himself in a pinch. With Mahoraga in the equation, it was getting harder for him to keep up with Toji. Gojo was being attacked left and right to the point that he did not have enough space to launch a counter. With his ingenuity, Gojo launched blue and red separately into thin air. This move confuses Toji, but he ignores this and relentlessly attacks Gojo. As Toji is about to land his final blow, Gojo smiles menacingly and snaps his finger. Moments later, they were both engulfed in a blinding light that consumed everything it touched. As the dust settled, it was revealed that Mahoraga was barely able to tank Gojo's purple and protect Toji at the same time. On the other hand, Gojo was revealed to be okay, but not unscathed after the explosion. In the end, their fight was concluded a draw since both fighters were unable to lift a finger. After that, both of them swore to fight again in the future to settle their match with a clear victor. Well, that's about it. That is my answer to what if Toji inherited the 10 Shadows technique. But what do you think would happen? If you liked the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell for more videos like this one.